What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris the Atari Creep, and I'm here in Revere at the Showcase Cinemas, and I'm getting ready to watch the new Alien flick. Yeah, boy. Okay, so what do I think about Alien Covenant? I'm not going to give any spoilers away, and I may say a little too much. So I'm going to give you my final thoughts right away, so you can cut the video down in case you don't want to hear too much, because I do have a few things I really want to say about the movie itself. So overall, I felt it was a good movie. It wasn't great. It didn't blow me away, but by any means, I don't think it's bad at all. I think it's very Ridley Scott, and I like his work as an artist, and I can appreciate his direction and things. A lot of people can't handle the slower paced, I guess, direction that he goes in a lot of his movies. I can. I really do like it. It was enough to keep me engrossed in the movie, though it wasn't what I was expecting or what I was anticipating or hoping for, honestly. But I believe the movie served two purposes, which we will get into here in a second. But overall, I felt it was a really good movie. I wouldn't go back for a second viewing. I would wait for Blu-ray and DVD. But aside from that, I think it's worth a view. So the movie's serving two purposes. I guess this video review is going to be about those two purposes and what I thought I was going to get into versus what I got. And because it's kind of tough for me to do a review of this movie because I really expected one thing heavily. I didn't get it, which is probably good because that was probably the one thing everyone was going to hate about the movie that I was excited for. As far as serving two masters, this movie does it very well. You could tell it's a man who had a specific story in mind that he was unable to get out. When he finally started to get that story out, people didn't like it. So he had to make a movie that served his creative needs as well as satisfying the hungry fans of a specific thing. To say this movie is a mashup of Prometheus and Alien would be an understatement. I honestly thought it was going to go in one direction and kind of be peppered in with the other. Whether it be an all Prometheus movie with some alien elements in it or an all alien movie with some Prometheus elements into it. And throughout the whole movie, it kind of does that, but it shifts back and forth a few times. And it can be a little jarring. And all three acts kind of have their own hard tone about them. All right. I went into this movie expecting Alien. I swear to God. I know it's a sequel to Prometheus, and I know it's a prequel to Alien. But I honestly, from the trailers and what little I read, and I don't like to read a lot because I want to go in not knowing what I'm going to see. Though I obviously will still go in with expectations. I thought it was going to be Alien. I thought the alien was going to be running around tearing people apart the whole fucking movie. That's not what I got. I got the feeling of Alien. I mean, the first act is basically the same idea as the original movie. You have a bunch of people on a ship. They're in some kind of a cryo sleep. They're woken up because of reasons I won't get into, obviously, because I don't want to spoil too much. And instead of going to their actual destination, they take a detour on another one. Bad shit happens. That's where it kind of stopped being an original Alien movie. The second act is where it kind of turns more Prometheus. I can't even speak Prometheus. And under normal circumstances, this type of act would have bored the fuck out of me. But the story took such a direction that it really did engross me. And it's been a long time since I've actually watched the movie and said, you know what, I'm excited to see where this goes. And for me personally, the second act did that. It was very interesting. Though it felt like it was trying to get to something, which I know movies are supposed to do. They're supposed to get to a point, but it kept telling you just enough. And there were some things that were predictable, but there was a development between two characters, and I'm not going to say who and what. But that alone right there was just worth the price of admission. It was really interesting to see how that was going to play out once the fucking ingredients were thrown into the pot. Then you come to the third act. And the third act took another hard shift. The third act was basically Ridley Scott saying, okay, I'm telling my story. But for you fucks out there that won't shut up about Alien, here you go. There's Alien for you. Have a nice day. And on top of that, it really wasn't a lot of Alien. I guess it was enough just to tease you, to get you a little hard, but for me personally, it wasn't enough. I remember the whole second act just crying for a face hugger. And it didn't happen until the end of that act, which of course opened up for the third act, which was the force-fed alien part of it. So overall, again, it is a good movie. I really did like it. It served both of its purposes. Again, you have an artist that wants to do something, but you get a whole mass of idiots out there that'll puke on you for doing it. And so he didn't play it completely safe, which I really appreciate. Which gives me a little more excitement for the new Blade Runner flick. I hope he doesn't play that one too safe. But overall, I do. I liked it. I think it was a really good movie, and I think it's worth your viewing. So if you like Prometheus, you'll like this movie. If you love aliens, you might come away a little disappointed, but there's still enough in there for you to get a little excited about. So guys, let me know what you think. Have you seen the movie? What do you think down below? Don't put too many spoilers or anything down there. At least not for the first week, anyhow. That way no one gets spoiled. There's nothing worse than reading by accident. Fuck. This isn't going to be the way the movie Loft is normally going to go. I just figured since I was going to the movie, I would test the waters out with this. So let me know what you think down below. All feedback is positive, whether it's thumbs up, thumbs down. So guys, thanks as always for watching. Leave feedback. Take care. Hey, what's up, folks? The Creep here. Thank you, as always, so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more. You can follow The Creep on social media, and feel free to reach out at any time here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Creep would love to hear from you. And as always, thank you, take care, and bye-bye.